Hello and welcome in. My name is Jessica and I'm here today to present an alternative operating system. I've prepared a PowerPoint presentation demonstrating the alternative system, my key points for why I think this is a great fit for your company, and also I have built a virtual machine that will demonstrate the operating system along with a few applications that I think may be useful for your company. I hope you enjoyed my presentation today and I look forward to helping you. Okay, Tatos, I have a PowerPoint presentation that I've prepared for you to show you some key features and benefits of the operating system that we are going to switch over to. The agenda for this PowerPoint presentation is going to be introducing the operating system alternative, discussing the compatibility with Windows. I have prepared some suggested applications that I think would be beneficial to your company, some training tips for you guys, and then I have prepared a rollout plan for you for the new operating system. So the operating system that I believe will work best for your company and the over 300 systems that you are currently using on Windows is SUSE Linux Enterprise Desktop 15. This is an open source operating system that has been around since the early 1990s. It is a very great system that has really worked all of its kinks out and proven to be extremely successful. So SUSE Linux Enterprise 15, some key features of it are that it is really cost effective, especially for a company as large as yours. It can actually cost upwards of 90% less than Windows and the Office suite. It is completely compatible with Windows. It does ship with Windows comparative software called LibreOffice. I have used that myself and I actually really like it. It's very user friendly and easy to navigate, easy to use. It's a complete office productivity suite. That LibreOffice is also completely compatible with Microsoft Office file formats, so there will be no need to redo all of your old files. We can just streamline them right over onto the new operating system with no issues. SUSE also offers greater flexibility since it is an open source software. It can be tailored to your needs. It has bulletproof desktop security. SUSE delivers proven security. It's a leader in application security technology. You'll have plenty of peace of mind knowing that all of your data is protected. It comes with Foxfire, which is the latest version of the world's fastest, most secure, and customizable web browser. SUSE loosely couples together different elements of the operating system, making it difficult for security flaws in one part of the system to impact another part of the system. So that is really nice. It's kind of an extra built-in feature that these things are cordoned off so that if you do have issues in one section, they will not automatically bleed into the other. Also, one of my favorite features is that admin privileges are not given by default. It's just an extra nice security feature. You know, humans do make errors, and that way we don't have to worry about ensuring that who is supposed to have privileges does and who should not isn't given them by default. You have to actually go in and add them. Just that little extra step really gives a nice layer of protection. It also means that users cannot write to a system file or another user's directory unless the administrator explicitly gives them permission to do so. Like I said, that's just an extra layer of protection built in by default, and that's really nice. SUSE is a powerful suite of built-in security tools such as AMP Armor. It comes shipped with an integrated VPN. That's really nice. VPN is super important these days. And a built-in firewall. Also, lots of antivirus tools and certificate management. Now I'm going to go over SUSE being compatible with Windows. So, OnlyOffice Desktop is a business class productivity platform designed for internal team collaboration. Key features of it include, it's really familiar. The interface looks very similar to Microsoft. It's fully compatible with Microsoft Office, which, as previously stated, is really nice. It means that you will not have to go in and redo all of your old files. They can just be imported right in and opened at any time they're needed. It also works with most file formats, most of the commonly used ones, allowing access to files from the old operating system and making converting them a breeze. OnlyOffice is actually 3 editors in one app. This is my very favorite feature. If you are familiar with Microsoft Office, it is really nice. It has some great features. However, you do have to have separate apps. You have to open different apps, and there are times that you need all of them or more than one. So you could have Word and PowerPoint and spreadsheets running on your system all at the same time, and the toggling back and forth can be a tedious little thing. This is really nice. There's 3 editors in one app. You can even have separate tabs open, much like a web browser, and have a document beside a spreadsheet, possibly beside a presentation, however you need to be. That's really nice. That really increases productivity. That saves space on our systems, and it decreases mistakes. OnlyOffice also offers the ability to add plugins like Box, DocuSign, WordPress, all of the ones that you're already familiar with and already use in your everyday business. We can still plug those right in and continue business as usual. I do have some suggested add-on applications that I think would be beneficial to your company. Java is pre-installed. I think Java is very needed and beneficial. Also, there is a antivirus software just as an extra layer of protection that I think would be beneficial as well. And then some productivity apps. I think Dropbox just for file synchronization, cloud storage, collaboration, Skype for virtual meetings from anywhere, and Stockpile is a nice app that is offered by SUSE for inventory tracking. It's very user-friendly and simple. It also has a very simple and familiar feeling interface, which I think would make it very easy for employees to familiarize themselves with rather quickly. Now let's discuss training. The plan is to train employees on the pre-built virtual machine. Begin with the IT department, as they will be helping users during the training period and as well as the rollout period. We also need to develop end-user training. That way, after the initial training phase and the rollout phase, there will be some users that will need to circle back around to better familiarize themselves with the new operating system. Rollout plan. The rollout plan will be in 4 stages, and we will group the departments into 3 groups, beginning with the IT department as group 1. Group 2 will be management, administrators, R&D, sales, and finance. And group 3 will be facilities and maintenance and processing. Phase 1 is the awareness phase. This phase will take approximately 2 weeks per department group, with a total of 6 weeks. During the awareness phase, we will be training users. Phase 2 is install phase 1. This phase will take approximately 2 weeks. During phase 2, we will roll out the operating system to IT departments and do the initial performance test. Phase 3 is install phase 2. This will take approximately 1 week per department group for a total of 3 weeks. During this phase, we will roll out to all other departments and test performance. Phase 4 is the optimized phase. This phase will take 2 weeks. During the optimized phase, we will survey all users, begin end-user training, and fix any residual issues. Okay, so I've prepared a demonstration for you of SUSE. So when you turn your machine on, this is the screen you'll see. Looks exactly like Windows, very familiar. You will enter your password. And this is the interface you're met with. Whatever your background picture is, I thought for you guys, I would give you some different styles of potatoes. And this is your toggle switch to be able to get to some applications. As you can see, there's Foxfire, there's Evolution, which is SUSE's built-in email application. A few other things on here. There's some files, a help, and apps. So you have your basic apps on here. You have Only Office, which I wanted to show you. Only Office. See, you have document, spreadsheet, presentation, PDF. So you can, I'm going to show you how familiar it looks. It looks very, very similar, almost identical to Windows. And as you see, you can just much like a web browser, you can have different tabs open. So, you know, we can add a spreadsheet. It's a very user-friendly application. And I also added some apps on here that I think would be beneficial to your company. I'll show you the Stockpile app. This is an inventory tracking app, a stock app. You can just kind of add however you're going to, you know, set that up, and it's in real time. Will update how many units and when it's refilled, and it's very simple and user friendly, very streamlined and easy. And then also I will show you guys, also added Dropbox, and I'm sure you're extremely familiar with Dropbox. I don't have any files in here, but it presents almost identical to how it presents on Windows, so that should not really require any training on your part. Most people are pretty familiar with it. And then Skype as well. It will present identical to how it does on Windows, which is really great. That makes it easy and streamlines the process for you. I'm not logged in here. However, you can see it's exactly the same, very simple login. And yeah, I mean, the system is quite easy to use. It is it's very user friendly. I actually enjoy the interface of it. I think that it's simple and streamlined, and I like how the apps are bigger and easier to see, and they're kind of fun looking. And this is SUSE's version of an app store, and you can see ones that are already installed on the system. You can see any updates that are needed, so this is very easy and efficient. And then you can also check out ones that they have available, but we can also get outside apps as well if there are any that you believe will be needed and that are not included. So yeah, it's a very easy to use system, very user friendly. There's a search bar. You can access all of your files very easily, and yeah, easy and efficient. And that is the demonstration of that. As we know, there are common issues with Windows 11. Windows 11 is presenting with ongoing sound issues, network connectivity issues, trouble locating files in the search option, and storage issues after updates. That, combined with the subscription model that they plan to roll out, makes switching to SUSE an easy choice. As stated, SUSE is around 90% cheaper than Windows total price. It's extremely user-friendly. It does have some issues, however, but they are minimal, and I do believe that this company is more than capable of handling. The main issue that I think the IT department will need to address during the rollout period is to ensure that we increase the timeout for each system. SUSE's timeout period by default is rather short. So my suggestion is to increase each system's timeout period to 1,200 seconds. There are a lot of pros to using SUSE over Windows. The flexibility and freedom that come with using an open source operating system are definitely a big benefit. That does present some security issues, but as long as your IT department is extremely diligent about it, I don't see this being an issue for your company. Thank you so much for hearing my presentation. I'm very excited to begin this rollout with you, and I'm really excited to see this product work at your company. Thank you so much. Have a great day.